There's something I keep seeing pop up on BookTube, and every time it pops up, my soul physically leaves my body. Like astral projection, I'm hovering above myself, watching my own disappointment from the ceiling. It's always titled something like My Reading Starter Kit, or Essentials Every Reader Needs, or Cozy Bookish Must Haves with a star emoji. And I click it thinking, okay, cool, maybe it's recommendations, maybe it's some tips, maybe it's something useful. No, it's QVC. It's literally just QVC in a cardigan. I'm Garth James, this is the Bald Book Geek. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, sub, hype, and if you want to support this weird little corner of the internet, you can check out my channel memberships, Patreon, Substack, and Ko-fi. Let's get into it. The first time I saw one, I genuinely thought it was satire, because it exudes the exact same energy as those old 90s infomercials you see at 3 o'clock in the morning when you couldn't sleep. You know the ones? Some guy yelling, "Are you tired of existing wrong?" Cut to someone failing to drink water, or someone dropping a sandwich, or cut to someone crying over a pan. Well, you need the Pure Mood CD commercial. Honestly, being jump scared awake at 3 a.m. by Pure Moods was a spiritual experience. But these videos feel exactly like that. Just soft lighting, more beige, more millennial grey, more plants, and somehow £400 worth of stuff you absolutely do not need. It never It's never just books. It's never just, hey, here's a book I love. No, it's a £70 aesthetic candle that smells like winter libraries, a marble Kindle stand you're going to get bored with, a handcrafted walnut book holder, a reading pillow, usually fluffy in beige, a desk lamp, a specific mug that says Boss Babe Reading. Yes, that exists. Gold-plated pens, linen blanket, artisanal bookmarks that you know are drop-shipped from China. Something that looks like it belongs in a Gwyneth Paltrow lawsuit. Like, I saw one candle description that was basically a note of oak, vanilla, and emotional detachments, and I sat there thinking, I read in bed next to a half-empty glass of water that's been there too long, and yesterday's socks on the floor. What are we doing here? Maybe it's just the fact that me, as a human being, I am sick of being told how and what I need in my life and how and what to consume. Because let's be real, my days work. And let's be real, my back hurts for reasons science hasn't quite explained yet. Maybe it's just being in my 30s. But by the time I get home, I'm not curating a reading sanctuary, I'm collapsing, face first, into my pillows. And sometimes I read 2 pages before passing out like an unplugged robot. And you know what I use? Seriously? A paperback on my Kindle. And a desk lamp that's next to my bed that I bought in Poundland. I'm not kidding, it's USB. No candles, no fluffy throne, no reading ritual station, just me and a book and the slow decay of my spine. And somehow I still manage to be a reader. Wild, I know, wild concept. But here's what actually bugs me. It's not that people like cozy stuff. I like cozy stuff. I like fluffy things. Like what you like. Candles are nice. Blankets are nice. I'm not anti-comfort. I'm anti-manufactured insecurity. Because these videos don't just show products, they sell a feeling. They sell the idea that if you don't have this setup, you're not reading right. It's FOMO marketing. Soft, aesthetic, lo-fi FOMO marketing. You need this to be a reader. You need to look like a reader. You need to romanticize your life. No, you don't. That's nonsense. Reading is literally the lowest equipment-based hobby on the planet. I'm not cycling. I don't need carbon fiber. I'm not a PC gamer, I don't need a £2,000 PC. It's words on paper, that's it. You could read graffiti on a bus stop and technically still be reading. Congratulations, you win. And every one of those videos looks the same. The same colour palette. Millennial beige, millennial grey. Same plants. Most likely fake. Same slow motion coffee pour. Same free to use indie music that sounds like a ukulele apology. It's not a reading video, it's an IKEA catalogue with feelings, and every item has an affiliate link. Every single one. This changed my reading. No, it didn't. It's a mug. It holds liquid. Calm down, Susan. Your reading life changed because you read a book, not because your candle smells like a haunted bookstore boyfriend. And look, if you want to buy candles, fine. I love a good candle. I'm not the anti-fun police. But I think we've officially crossed into parody. We live in a world where someone once sold a candle, Gwyneth Paltrow, that smelled, apparently, like her vagina. So maybe, just maybe, we don't need to trust lifestyle marketing anymore. Maybe we've gone too far. And if your reading routine requires something that smells like a medical lawsuit, maybe we need a reset. Here is a revolutionary starter kit. Ready? It's very complicated. You're going to want to write this down. You need one book. That's it. Physical, digital, library copy, secondhand, eBay find, Oxfam, spine crack, charity shop find. Fanfic on your phone at 2 a.m. in the morning. Doesn't matter. Stories don't care about how pretty your setup is. They just want your time. I think sometimes we forget that reading is supposed to be simple. It's supposed to feel human and messy and personal, not curated, not staged. Not something you have to photograph before you're allowed to enjoy it. Some of my favourite reading moments aren't aesthetic at all. They're getting lost in a book on the bus, or on a train, reading in bed half asleep, reading on lunch breaks, usually covered in dust, reading with a chipped mug and terrible lighting, no candles, no affiliate links, just me and a story. And I think that's kind of beautiful. So if you ever feel like you're not reading enough because you don't have the cozy setup, ignore it. Don't fall for the marketing. Don't fall for the FOMO. Don't let influencer marketing convince you need a $400 blanket to turn a page. Just pick up a book. That's the whole hobby. Everything else is just someone else trying to sell you stuff. And frankly, I'd rather spend that money on more books or snacks. Mostly snacks.